Hey everyone, Pastor Mike here from New Life Church. One of the things I appreciate about my drive to and from work is it's about 17 minutes, and I use that time in order to listen to audiobooks or podcasts to grow and to learn. And one of the books I'm listening to now is called The Happiness Advantage. And in it, it's doing some mindset studies that have been absolutely fascinating to me. And they're taught in Harvard courses. And this is where science and psychology, and for me, faith, all comes together. One of the realities that they have discovered is that how we experience life is 10% circumstance, and then 90% is our mindset and what we bring to it. I'm fascinated by this for many reasons, but one is as we continue in our study on Ephesians, I know that there are many things that are helping us grow and learn. Hopefully you're utilizing that daily study guide. Hopefully you're reading through the book of Ephesians chapter by chapter, sometimes reading it as a whole letter every once in a while, just as the original readers would have read it. But I hope that you're digging deep and enjoying some of that, because much of what Paul, the early church planter and one of the greatest Christian missionaries ever, is trying to make this point is there is a new way to be examining life, and it has all come through Christ. Living life in Christ and living life without Christ are very, very different. And so it can make all the difference in the world how we view circumstances and the life that we experience day in and day out. I know that for me, on a daily basis, I wake up and it takes some effort and some energy not to step into a normal, natural pattern of doubt and discouragement and insecurity. And so that's why I think it's so important to spend time with God on a regular basis, because spending that time with God, as in our Ephesians study, helps reorient our minds, helps reorient how we view and experience the world around us and how life is coming at us. Well, I hope that you're enjoying this study as much as I am. This past week we got to kind of a thesis statement of Paul in Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9, and then it goes on to 10. Verse 10 he's going to kind of explain more in chapters 4 through 6, and we'll get to that. But verses 8 and 9 is this kind of thesis statement in the middle. It's kind of a fulcrum here, in which he's talking about the gospel of salvation. And it is by grace that we've been saved through faith, and this not of ourselves, so that nobody can boast, and also so that it's not by works. So anyway, I pray that you're enjoying this study, that you're digging deep, because this coming Sunday we're going to be talking about the unity that Christ brings. There was a division, but he makes one family of believers, and it's fascinating, the implications of that. Look forward to seeing you soon, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Enjoy your study. Enjoy the blessing of this gift of life God has given us, and we hopefully you'll join us for worship. One service only, 10 a.m. God bless, and have a good rest of the week.